Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start this off by saying we do have an LR to talk about, and we also have a long-awaited EZA of physical God Goku to talk about as well too. Without further ado, we're going to switch and get on over here because I would like to hope that we're going to see a whole lot of dope-ish. You know, I don't want it to be pretty like we've definitely waited for Godku, so I'm genuinely hoping. And I just so you can see that they didn't post anything of animation wise. I haven't seen anything for the animation for the Goku yet, so I don't know what the hell's going on there, but that's weird that we didn't get for a new LR any it's very weird. If you're wondering what that is, that was on May 8th. So it's not even for that right now. So that's so weird. Damn, so weird. And if I come over here, you see 2 hours ago, they posted all the information for this. Like, why is it that we gotta wait almost 2 hours, or at least an hour and something to get the information? Like the interns and stuff like that, we shouldn't be waiting for a freaking sync up on information drop, like whatsoever at all. Like, I mean, I know that's a gripe and a complaint for a lot of people, including myself, and I've been saying this for a very long time. And me saying a long time ago that if you ever heard it, then you know that I was saying that it seems like the whole interns is just a bunch of chimpanzees, literally, like in business suits, like just out here, or not even in business suits at this point in time, probably a little more, I don't know, I would probably say hipster or whatever, but just dressed like a hipster, literally in there just pressing buttons and keys on things, and then waiting and scratching their own butts and waiting to put shit out. So that's how I look at it. That's how I view it. And I'm getting tired of viewing it that way. You shouldn't have to worry about anything like that. It should be information drop on both of your platforms. Matter of fact, why do we even have to, like, this? Regardless, let's get into it. That's my rant at the beginning of this. So Pure Saiyans, Hybrid Saiyans, obviously you already know how that's going to be 170 across the board. If you don't know, I don't know what I'm going to tell you there. But HP attack and defense 30% across the board, obviously. Power of wishes and exploding rage. So let's go ahead and get it, because I see that greatly raised attack and defense right there. So hopefully I'm looking at some good stuff in this guy's kit. So activates the interest animation when 6 or more superclass allies are on the team. Upon the character's entry, one time only, randomly change key spheres of a certain type, physically excluded, to physical key spheres. Chance to evade enemies' attacks 10%, and launches an additional super attack for 6 turns. And then one time only, damage reduction rate 50% for 1 turn. Basic effect, key +2, attack and defense 200%. Interesting. You would have I would have thought they would have went a little higher on the basic, just because, but maybe it's got to do with a lot of this stuff going on down here. So yeah, medium chance to evade enemies' attacks when attacking defense 100%. When attacking with 12 or more key spheres, another attack 100%. So I mean, you're looking at 400% attack and 300% defense right now. 3 or more key spheres obtained, or 2 or more key spheres obtained as the third attacker in a turn, another attack and defense 100%, and chance to evade enemies' attacks 30%. So that medium chance is what, like 50? Like, I think it's like, no, I think high chance is 50. Shit, what is medium chance again? I know it's under 50. So, because obviously they're giving you 30 here, so yeah. But I can't remember what it is, but the percentage on it is, it's not like, that's not, to me, that's not like super wow enough. That's just like interesting, especially when they already have it for 60%. So I would assume, was it like 30? It's not 30%. It's like, is it 30 or 40%? Because it's got to be under that for high chance. I'm pretty sure high chance is 50%, great chance is 70%. So yeah, looking at that is a little interesting, but I mean, you do have the 10% here. So when you think about that, you got another 40%. So even if it is 40%, then you got 70%, which would just be a great chance. And if it's lower than that, then you got under a great chance with more. Then you got basically 60% the chance. So on that one. But you also have with 6 or more key spares obtained, or 4 or more key spares obtained as the third attack in a turn. You get launches an additional super attack, guards all attacks, and then super class allies keep +1, attack and defense 30%, plus an additional key +1 and attack and defense 20%, and attacks effective against all types for characters who also belong in Realm of God. That's really good. Okay, so we basically had like the Beerus sort of team with Beerus and Whis and Champa in there. I mean, people were running that, and it was like, woo, you know. Now, yeah, the whole Goku side is like probably going to be pretty dominant, especially once you have literally have these all as Realm of Gods attacks become effective against all types. That's really good for them. And like I say, even with ultra super villain Vegeta and stuff like that you have, like, boy. Okay. After performing 4 super attacks in battle, attack 100% up, and by the way, infinite, and chance of evade enemies attacks 10%. Okay, so that's why it's low. That's what I was wondering. That's why it's low, which means that since this is infinite and it is just 4 attacks, you say you do get 100% attack, 100% attack up with 4 super attacks in battle. So you have that, and then you get another 10%. So regardless, even when losing the for 6 turns, that's just going to have that for that moment, but you're going to get that back in more. So roughly you might be at like 60% when you're getting your key orbs and stuff. But I mean, hell, even right here, you already see this, dude. You're going to have the guard, you're going to be getting your additionals, and by that time, that like when you're going into Festival Battle, because I'm looking at this as Festival Battle, even though I know something that a lot of people don't look at Festival Battle for all that much. But if you're looking at like Festival Battle, yeah, that's going to be really, really good, because I was wondering why the top basic effect was so low. But now I'm looking at the greatly raises attack and defense, causes immense damage to the enemy, and I'm like, yeah, that pretty much checks out at that point in time, because the longer the fight goes, you know, like, but also you do have this Goku right here that they transform back to, so that's another thing there. So let's see what happens here, because so key +3 and attack and defense of 259, chance to evade enemies attacks 90% before attack. There it is. there's that good old 10% chance. It's probably going to absolutely beat the hell out of me in hard events at times. Gonna let me down. For 3 turns from the character's entry turn, attack 359% and defense 259% chance to perform a crit hit. Launches an additional super attack, guards all attacks. I haven't used this unit in so long. I'm trying to think that now with that infinite from the Goku, that's still going to be applied to this card. So it's, yeah, so the first 3 turns of this guy should be going like, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, you have 90% chance to dodge before attacking. So put him in the first slot and boom, there you go. With all that defense and everything, well, I won't say defense, but with all the attack and stuff like that you're gonna have, and then the 90% chance before, like, they launch an additional super attack starting from the 4th turn from that character's entry turn. Wait a minute. Well, hold on. Starting from the 4th turn, attacks affecting all type, launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack, great chance of guarding all attacks. I might be lowballing guard right now, but I don't see the dodge afterwards. So I'm assuming we gotta have some good stats. I'm gonna assume, because that basic effect is only before, so they got to be saying that after he super attacks, he's going to be good, because chance of evade enemies attacks 90% before attacking. So after you've attacked, you got guard. And then you got great chance of guard in all attacks afterwards. Like for 3 turns, you have the guard, and then you just have a great chance of getting the guard when attacking. Yeah, okay, so the 259% attack and then another 159% defense. Yeah, I was gonna say it's gotta be stupid high. Like, look, it has to be stupid high if you're gonna lose all your dodge. Shit, I forgot about, did he do that already? I forgot about that. It's been so long since I looked at this part of the card. Bruh. When there's another Realm of Gods category ally in the same turn or a Realm of Gods category enemy, one time only, recovers 59% of HP and damage reduction rate 30% within the turn when HP is 50% or less at the start of turn. I'm like, massively raises attack and greatly raises defense and cause, yeah, okay. Causes mega colossal damage. Well, not mega colossal damage, excuse me. Causes immense damage to the enemy and great chance of stunning them. Yeah, like, I don't know how I feel about that, because I feel like in some of the really hard events he could get popped. That's what it feels like to me. I could be wrong, but that's what it feels like. How the hell do we have this much here? Look at the difference from what the hell's going on. There's 116 comments here than 19. It's only like literally a minute difference. So it's not an automatic. I was trying to think to myself, was it an automatic or not? Now that made the Goku a lot better for that one, because it's not an automatic. It's how you can do it whenever you want. Why the hell is this? I mean, we know, surprise, shocker, it's Super Saiyan Goku. He's probably on the thumbnail. Transform starting. Okay, so transform starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle. What? Oh, survival transforms when there is a lost ally whose name includes Krillin. Ah, okay. So if Krillin gets smacked, you can just have Goku immediately. I got to remember that in Dokan Frontier. Now, all right. So now that we're at the Dokan Frontier, the LR part of this, can I just go ahead and talk about a couple of frustrations and also eye openers that I have for this? The first thing that I want to go ahead and say is this busts everything that we literally had sort of planned out about, hey, maybe there's going to be, Goku and Frieza for Global Dokkan campaign at a par, or even the Transcendent campaign at a par. Now, it's not to say that they can't still do it, but when you introduce a new LR Super Saiyan Goku right here, by the way, which I'm getting flashbacks from the original Tech LR Goku that we have from the long time ago. Like this game mode is that replacement for that time at here. Like when we first got them, we got them through a new game mode that we had. Well, I won't say new game mode, but a new event, right? Now we have this, and it's a new game mode that's seemingly probably going to end now, because unless we get a Goku for a Goku and Frieza again for one of the two big celebrations coming up, what is it going to be? Is it going to be like the alternate art is going to be Goku like literally ripping off his gi, his shirt and stuff, and then we have that Goku as an alternate art, more battle damaged Goku at that time, bleed and stuff. Same thing with Frieza. It may be like Frieza's cut up from his own scissors attack that got him, or saucer sort of attack that we got him, or what. Like I feel like it's made a big sort of damper on that, and having this here at this point in time when everyone was expecting to end with a big celebration and it be Namek Saga was pretty. I don't even want to crash out that much. It's very early in the morning as I'm recording this, so I'm somewhat disgusted with it, but I'm like, cool, Super Saiyan Goku, great. I knew we was gonna get some, some kind of representation, but we all knew he was going to be an LR, but I thought it was going to be this. I thought we were just getting this Goku and that's it. Yeah, we got Goku. We got this Goku right here like that. And then we got aura farming Goku when he was walking up. Oh yeah, that was yeah, this is definitely made in the thought of him probably getting that new sticker effect. So I'm gonna assume he might, if he doesn't get the new sticker effect with the data download that we see, then I'll be like, but something tells me that's one of the reasons why we don't have animations and stuff like that for it. Because that one actually threw me off. That genuinely threw me off because I was looking at it, I was like, wait a minute, is this the same sort of? No, it's not. But you got the gist of that. So interesting there. But I want to say this too, because I know I'm yapping quite a bit on this one before I've even gotten into it. But this also tells me that every single time we get a Dokan Frontier, if we don't have any celebration that's mentioned for whatever we're in the Dokan Frontier, matter of fact, I'm not even going to even expect whatever saga we go to after we're done with Planet Namek Saga. I'm not expecting to have a celebration. Dokan Frontier at this point in time to me means literally nothing for the actual game of Dokan Battle. This is strictly another game mode to play and not have any expectations whatsoever at all for it to actually affect summon schedule or anything like that. Like, and if it does happen for the next one, if it does happen, I'm immediately having fucking words. Immediately I'm crashing out, because there's like, this category was seriously, it now still is one of the shittiest categories that we have on Dokkan, and you just drop the fucking LR here, free to play, of a Super Saiyan Goku. Not like, I mean, if this was just this Goku right there, I would have been fine with it and been like, whatever. I know there's a Super Saiyan Goku coming around the corner. Now I'm like, I don't know. And if we get, like I said, movie wise, whatever, anything hype that you're looking for, they might just drop it as fucking free to play. And would that be great for some people? Yes, but also remember the whole thing about Dokan Frontier at this point in time, where people are like, oh, the people that haven't played Dokkan for a long time are like, oh, I don't have all these cards. Oh, I don't have them. What am I supposed to do? I don't have these older cards. Like, like, sure, the Goku's probably going to be able to get you through Dokan Frontier, obviously, but you're going to have to get his medals and all this stuff probably from it. So if you can't get it, oh man, especially how much harder these events go. And if you've been playing Dokan Frontier, you know they're getting harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. So yeah, that's all I have for that part. So let's get into the actual meat and potatoes of the card, see what it's doing. So Planet Namek Saga category 3 key, excuse me, HP attack and defense 100%. Okay, 100%, plus an additional HP attack and defense for characters who also belong, who's also super class. Bro, it's about having me spiraling again. I'm about to spiral again, because not only did you just exclude super for the new LR at 180, what the fuck are you gonna do? Is there gonna be a Frieza? Is Frieza gonna be an award or something with fight after beating it? And they're just like waiting for the data download or something like that to have it shown out, and then they're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna reward Frieza, final form Frieza with, that's gonna be an LR too. Like, is that what's gonna happen? And then he'll be the Planet Namek Saga 100% as well too, and then have the it be the extreme side. Like, that literally makes that. Whatever, man. Whatever. Let's just get to see what he's doing. Let's come on, Josh, come on. So, basic effect: key +3, attack and defense 259%, receives an additional key +1 per key spear obtained, launch an additional super attack, medium chance of performing a crit hit, and damage reduction rate 30%. Per Planet Namek Saga category ally on the team. All right, okay. Defense 59% up to 159%. So basically, like you're looking at like 3. So if you just have 3 playing Namek Sagas, you're good. Damage reduction rate 10% up to 30%. So we have 60% damage reduction there. The less HP remaining, attack and defense boost up to 200%. So yeah, if you're not losing any HP, then boom, there you go after that point. And again, if you're in Dokan Frontier, that works differently. That's on your own HP. So remember that. When attacking, 200% attack. When receiving an attack, 200% defense. So you're starting out 200. So you're starting out at 259%. Then you're getting another defense up to 159%. It's great. It's about what, 418 on that one, and then another up to 200%. The less HP remaining. So you're really low. Now you're at 618, and then down here when receiving an attack, now you're at 818. And on, you know, even for attack wise, you still have your 259. Then you have another 200% HP. Remember, lower is the best case scenario, so that'll be to 459. Then 659. I don't know about you, but this feels like there's a lot left on the table for a reason. Like a lot left on the table for a reason. Like, and yeah, for the standard starting from the 6th turn from the character's entry. Like I said, this is the base form. So this is probably why he's not like broken, but I'm going to assume that once he turns Super Saiyan, he's going to be very good. I'm going to assume that. Yeah, you see all the categories that he's in: Legendary Existence, Battle of Faith, Entrusted Will, Transformation Boost, Bond of Friendship, obviously Earth Bred Fire, like all of it, Turtle School, everything good. And then you have Meteor, Smash, and Kamehameha, as one does. So raises attack and defense and causes colossal damage to the enemy. And then greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. And yeah, so this was the part after that to show you down through here for the survival and everything conditions. So let's look at this literally reminds me of like we're getting a sticker effect, and it's gonna, because when I first initially seen this, when I clicked on it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be badass. I like this, and then I even thought about it. I was like, wait a minute, the card art doesn't look as crazy. Why? And I was like, oh, it's probably because he's going to get like something that like you look back at this guy that's older and you see his down here and you're like, to that, you're like, wait, something's not right. You know, what's going on here? And then you got to think about it like, oh, okay, he's probably gonna have all the kanji stuff up and have his OST playing and yada yada yada. Like, okay, I got you. So let's see this and see if I'm right or not. So key plus 6. Key plus 3. Okay, so you got 3 more key. Interesting. So key plus 6, attack and defense 259%, receives an additional key plus 1 per key spirit obtained, launches an additional super attack, chance to perform a crit hit and damage reduction rate 59%. Okay, all right. So crit hit and crit built in and damage reduction rate of 59% flat out. Okay. The less HP remaining, attack and defense up, so up to 300%. So it gets another 100% there. When attacking, another 200%. Same. When receiving, 200% for 5 turns from the character's entry turn. Attack and defense 159%. When there's a Wicked Bloodline or Planet Namek Saga category enemy, launches an additional super attack. And then for survival, per lost ally in the same group, key plus 3. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. So you get key plus 3, attack 59%, a chance to perform a crit hit 20%. Remember, you already have the 59% of per, so that's gonna be 79 per loss in the group. And then damage reduction rate 10%. So you basically can get another 20% up to 79% as well. He's locked. I didn't want to say this, but he's locked. And that's one of the shittier things about the these cards from Dokan Frontier that were made for them is that he's gonna be good in Namek Saga Dokan Frontier. But you take him outside of that and you're probably gonna get worked. I would love to be wrong, but I think you're gonna get worked. Like seriously, I genuinely think that. I mean, you have Super Meteor smashing a Super Kamehameha greatly. Nigga, did they just give them the same fucking kit? Oh, they didn't even, all they did was slap Super in front of it? Man. Greatly raises, let me just go here. Greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy. Massively raises attack and greatly raises defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. They really did, bro. They really did just slap Super in front of the Meteor Smash and the Kamehameha. They just said, man, your animations better be wild, bro. Because I don't like this, because this survival, if you don't know currently right now, you've never played survival, like you can only take in the cards from that specific category. Like you can't take whatever you want in and then go, all right, I'm gonna beat it. Like unless they come in with a free-for-all sort of one where they just make up something and then they're like, yeah, you can use your whole box. Then he'll be there. He'll be there for that. But he's literally all the Dokan Frontier cards are limited to the, again, saga or movie that they're going to be in. And even with movie, I'm pretty sure they're going to be like, yeah, okay, we got cards from that movie. Just use those cards, no matter how fucking limited it is or not. Could you imagine if they popped out of nowhere, world's fucking strongest? I think everybody just looked like they got flashbanged for a second. Dog, this is, man, I fucking hate to say it because I'm wrestling with it, dude. I'm wrestling with it. But this shit is washed. I'm not gonna lie, and I really like Namek Saga stuff, but that was immediately the red flag when I seen Super Saiyan. When I seen just a regular base, I was like, cool. It was when I seen when I clicked on their actual account and I seen Super Saiyan, I was like, bro, what the fuck? That was my first thing that I said. You can go look on Twitter. It's literally the first thing I said on my page. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, why? Like, why would you have him here? Why would you do this? And this makes sense now. This is literally makes sense why every celebration, every campaign, everything that we was looking at, that was every time we was getting new nodes, looks like it was leading up to it, and they were just like, nah, we got this LR sleeper right here waiting for us, right? I feel like there should be I genuinely feel like there should be a Frieza next to this. Like I feel that way. Like, and I know there's gonna be people that's gonna say they feel this way or whatever, but everyone feels a certain way for things that they see, for information that they have, and their own takes on how they necessarily feel. But I almost don't even want to scroll through these comments down here because I feel like they're going to be worse. Yeah, look, they're worse than what I'm saying. Like, they're worse than what I'm saying. I don't know why. I literally don't know why. No, actually, I do know why. I know why they're not doing Namek Saga, even though Namek Saga and even the cooler, because you know when you see Namek Saga and then everyone's like, oh, Namek Saga, and then they go cooler. Oh yeah, cooler. Literally cooler. Timeline wise, it's right after Namek Saga. Matter of fact, the motherfuckers fly back to Namek on New Namek to fight Metal Cooler. Like, the celebration writes itself. Frieza, Goku, and then do another Cooler and another Goku if you literally wanted. Shit, at that fucking point in time, I mean, you literally could. like all the easy A's, super easy A's, everything that can happen at this point in time. It's like they're just continuing to gloss over. And I say this before, and it feels more prominent at this point in time. It's almost like they're trying, like, are you trying to kill Dokan? Like yourselves, is this the reason why Geppy's up here to finally kill Dokan? What, like literally what sense, what in at Dokan's height, at Dokan's peak popularity, if you ask every active content creator that was posting daily, streaming, yada yada yada, that was actually in here playing, if you would have told them that an LR Super Saiyan Goku that everyone's been anticipating for is going to fucking come out as a free-to-play card from Namek Saga, as a free-to-play card in a new game mode and not a big celebration, we would have called you fucking crazy. You would have been in the comments literally fighting people talking about, oh, you know, you're fucking delusional, you're stupid, that's not gonna happen. What are you talking about, dude? This is Dokan, they want that money, what are you doing? And then here we are with not even the animations, bro. Not even they couldn't even you know, I'm gonna assume that I for the better of me, I am going to assume that because this is super that it's gonna look different. Like it's gonna be different animations. It may have like the same, but it might have a little more like effects, stuff like it in it. Obviously Goku be Super Saiyan doing it, so it's gonna look different, right? If I see that it's literally just redone and it's just Goku Super Saiyan and it's the same animations, the same effects popping off, like nothing changed except Goku being Super Saiyan, I'm have it. But y'all not ready for that. Y'all are not ready for that rant. Y'all are not ready for that. I already know it. I already know I'm not ready for it, and I don't want it to happen. But that shit is sloppy. Not gonna lie, like the first half of this Dokkan years has been sloppy. From the fucking beginning. From the fucking beginning, it has been sloppy. Like I don't know what else to tell you, but it's been sloppy. We've had some good spots, and we've had a lot of bad spots. We've had a lot of what the hells, what are you doing? Where's the content? Are you kidding me? Why not this card now? Oh, what do you do? And now we're like, you dropped him as an LR when everyone's waiting for him to be. Are you reading the room? Like I'm really starting to realize that the free publicity that they got from content creators playing this game did too much for them. Like I genuinely think it did too much for this game. I don't. This game was designed nowhere near to be as popular and go as long as it is. Nowhere near. I do not think it was. They did not have nothing playing like that. They did not have it to be like this is gonna dominate for a decade. Like I guarantee they didn't have that. Like it got popular. They still chose not to engage with any content creators, unless there's a content creator out there that's talking about they talk regular with Geppy, with Omatsu. If you are, let us know, because you probably the only one, because everybody else is like no. So you didn't even talk to anyone in the community, didn't even want no insight whatsoever at all, and started seeing your just player base dwindle down. And instead of asking the community, instead of talking to the community, you hold a fanfare of the community, and apparently did nothing with it. Nothing. You literally did nothing with it. Like, bro, I'm starting. There was a comment a couple of days ago in a video that somebody was like, I give this game about another 2 years or so, and even I was like, nah, I think when the anime comes out is they'll give it a little more life. Man, nigga, I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I'm at that point right now that I don't think so. Like I genuinely do not. Like yeah, sure, you're gonna have the anime come out, but guess what else will eventually be out? Xenoverse fucking 3, and that's a big ass fucking Dragon Ball Z game that a lot of people are gonna want to fucking play with. You still got Gekishin Squadron is still doing something, but I'm pretty sure that'll take a big ass dip off that game as well too, because somebody want to fucking play Dragon Ball Z game 24/7 all fucking day. You want to play other shit, and you got GTA coming out, you got all these other fucking games coming out here, bro. The pool, you only got so much time in a fucking day. You only got so much time in a fucking day to play games. Okay, especially if you're an adult that fucking works, like you don't have that much time in a day. And let's not even count in if you have children. All right, with pets too. Like you got a life, you got friends, you got family, bro. Like there's only so much time that you have. And the more I see this, the more it dwindles down to me that this game is on the fucking major decline. Like on the major decline, dog. Like what was the game that came out when Spark and Zero came out? Yeah, Spark and Zero. When Spark and Zero came out, remember how hyped up that shit was? And the player count for Dokan Battle dropped significantly. And the only thing that saved that was that Dokan, like the people got so upset and whatever with Spark and Zero that they quit for a while, and then it spiked back up. That tells you the fluctuation. Like I'm speaking real shit, real fucking facts. I'm not making shit up. I'm not going out here going like, oh, Dokan and fear baiting for Dokan. Like, no, nigga, go look at the fucking statistics on shit. Like, go back and look at it. Like, there's a fucking history for a reason. Like, go back and look at it. Every time another fucking game comes out that's hyped up and shit, the player count goes down for Dokan because everyone's sitting in the back going, nah, man. I'm not giving all my time. I may log in and get my Dragon Stones, and that may be about it, and wait for something big to come out. Like Dokan has regressed to the anniversary, the Global Dokan campaign, maybe the Transcendent campaign, and then if they somehow sprinkle something in for at the end of the year around Christmas or something like that, that's it. That's it. Anything in between that, everyone's skipping. People are not engaged. They're not doing anything to keep you really engaged whatsoever at all. They're not. I hope, man, I really do. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't, man, I really don't see this game going that much longer. I really don't. I think it's going to hit the wave of Ultimate Ninja Blazing, and that should be like a death sentence at this point in time. If you hear people say and compare your game to Ultimate Ninja Blazing and how that game went, you should immediately hit the fucking button at the headquarters and literally red shut everything down, emergency meeting, we need to get this shit back on the right track. Like, bro, and I loved Ultimate Ninja Blaze, and I'm gonna tell you that right now, I did. I loved Ultimate Ninja Blaze. I'm a Naruto fucking fan. I feel like this is going down that route, bro. Like, too many bad decisions over and over and over. Like, too many bad decisions, and there's not even the span of a full half of a year yet. Not even a full half of the year. And the more I look at that fucking Goku right here, sitting here and knowing that this is free to play and not like a summonable one. And I know some people might be like, oh yeah, but it's free to play, it's not summonable, ain't that better? Like, not in a fucking game mode that's gonna restrict him from game mode. I guarantee you this dude is going out there and getting massacred in hard content. I guarantee you. And if you say, oh well, it's an LR, that's from a game mode, like it's not going to be good in everything else, dude. There's free to play cards that we've got that's been pretty damn good and content in hard content. Like, man, get out of here, bro. This is all I got for this. Like, I'm sorry that I ranted so much at the end of this video. If you watch all the whole video and stuff like that, but genuinely, I thought I was gonna be so much happier and thought I was gonna be like, oh my god, yes, after this, but I'm not. I'm genuinely not. Like, I might be more bummed out on this than I was for Beerus and Goku. Like, seriously. Like, I might be more upset with this than I was with the quality difference from Daima to Dragon Ball Super for the 11th year anniversary. Like, where it was clear where all the budget went. Like, I'm I ain't happy on it. I ain't happy on that one. Let me know in the comment section below how you guys feel about this one. Other than that, have an awesome day / night. Stay safe. And I'm out. Peace.